naona Profesa Kaloki ametusaidia sana. Juu maji ametuletea karibu.
Mama nitunga mubeani kwithi wa kiwuki ba. Twaile kwa sia mheshimiwa witunga yo mwathime muno.
Tunashukuru ni kwamba wamama wetu siku hizi hawaendi mbali kuchota maji. Mheshimiwa alifanya mengi na tunaomba Mungu ampatie nafasi nyingine ya kutuongoza sisi.
We have a very clear plan to be able to mobilize the resources to be able to deal with the water challenge in this county. In Makueni, we have a challenge of water and adequate water supply. We have a problem with water supply.
Kwa masitwa nitawa Colleta Mbula kabuti mama mutangi na vindani ya kuma na twawa mondo akikwaso ni area ta 2010 nitwaenda usini kambo tukathiko utakiwukuo oila mbapo kiwuchu cha ina madhara maingi nondo ni kiwuchu abetito usini cha ina bilasi ya muno.
Mimi naitwa Adams Mutavi kutoka Kambo. Tulikuwa na shida ya maji. Manake tulikuwa tukichota maji kwa maballs, tulikuwa tukipata maji kwa mto huko chini Kambo kilomita kama 5-4.
Even before I became a member of parliament, during my stay in the US, I used to work closely with the development partners. I was able to have a very serious development partner by the name Tana, and he wanted to do something to a community in Kenya. And an ambassador who was from Kenya introduced me to that donor. I was able to agree with him to mobilize the community for that support, which I did. We were able to mobilize the community in Mutheu, and we started that project by the name Tana Foundation. We went to a place called Mangelete. We were able to have a very serious borehole there. We came to the hill of Mutheu. We were able to move and put tanks there, pumped the water from Mangelete all the way to that hill, and then the water moved to Mutheu. So we had to do all the piping from that hill or Mutheu all the way to Mutheu town. And so we supplied water through that network. It came there. It was a game changer. By that time, we did not have rural electrification program. We just had the Kenya Power and Lighting distributing electricity across the country. And so we were able to approach the minister, and he accepted. We were able to get a budgetary allocation to be able to move the line from Mutheu all the way to Ndunge, passing through Mangelete town. And so the people of Mangelete were able to benefit. And then we moved the electricity all the way to Ndunge, connecting the radio station there, which is a Mangelete radio station, situated at Mangelete. And that again, that community, their lives changed because of this electricity. Now they were able to do business longer, and now we were able to have also electricity to be able to pump the water at Mangelete. The other serious project we were able to initiate at that particular time with the national government and working with the Italian government through Honorable Charity Ngilu, who was the minister dealing with the water by that particular time. We were able now to source a development partner who supported through the Italian government. And that's how we were able to get 120 million shillings to move a line from Omanyi all the way, putting a huge tank at Kibwezi with a capacity to supply the lower side of Kekombolio and parts of Makendo. And now the line moved from Kibwezi town all the way to Mutheu, assisting a lot of people along that route. You talk about Manyanga area, you talk about Kenyambo itself, you come to machinery all the way to Kambo, you move all the way to Mutheu, and all the smaller towns in between were able to benefit from this water project. And that is the livelihood of all the communities in this area. And the plan again was to move that water project from Mutheu to the lower side of Mutheu, which is Ndunge, Kibwezi, and all those other markets and those dwellings in those particular areas and communities to be able to benefit. And so these two water projects now were able to assist the people.
Kwa masita nitapita Kidembe Mudi kuma Kalungi sublocation. Ngito kumana na kemoasko. Kibuke de jumireba umani. Kikadi kikwete main road ya lami mpaka Mutheu king gravity. Andu alama mame na kibuke wasami. Ni mateve kiemu nonondo ikivuma tapa kwa kubi na no mai maona cho indi kuma buweza kwethe amone ni mapa iteka na ngilo kibuju mama kwarni oteje uma Italy mungo makwatani na Professor Kalochi weza kwethe ni mate oteje uma mete ni mate aniche mumale kiu.
Kwa majina naitwa Mutheu kutoka Ndunge. Ningependa kuongea kuhusu maji ambayo Professor Kaloki alituletea. Maji imetusaidia sana juu kwenye haiku watu tulikuwa tunachota maji mbali.
Kwa masito Makueni wa Boniface Tama ani mwekali wa soko wa machinery nendo tunga mubea nundu wa muyumbe witu ula womie kibelani nola withitwe tumwetele tangavana witu kondu wa muradi musio la waitie kukwitu wa kiwo na atwete kiwu kisio chake mawasko twembwa na thina ona munini wa kiwo.
Kwa majina naitwa Ndunge kutoka Ndunge. Professor Kaloki ametusaidia sana juu maji ametuletea karibu. Maji yenyewe inatusaidia huko shuleni kama sisi wanafunzi wenyewe tunafanya agriculture, tunanyunyuzia miti yenye tunapanda huko shule.
Mama nitunga mubeani kwithwa kiwu kiba na tutabanza tikathi kilomita kinini tukasioka na half kilometer kwa twaile kwasia mheshimiwa witunga ya mwathime muno.
The other areas still struggling with the challenge and were not able to complete. It is Masongaleni. We were able to revive that line, and by the time I left the office, still we have now capacity to be able to connect water to Masongaleni, and still we have to get another source to be able to deal with the water challenges. And so these are some of the reasons why I want to vie for the position of Governor Makueni County, so that we can now be able to connect with all the development partners so that we can deal with the challenges of water in this county. If you move to the other areas, such as Kalawa, in Boniface, it's a similar story out there. If you go to Water town, the challenge is still there. We're having serious problem with the water supplies. And this one, we have a very clear plan to be able to deal with it, to be able to mobilize the resources from the national government and outside the national government to be able to deal with the water challenge in this county.